My beloved child, pause right here, do not scroll, do not look away, because heaven has led you to this exact moment, and every word you are about to receive will shift the atmosphere around you and unlock the breakthrough your spirit has been waiting for. Pause your scroll, God is speaking, and I am speaking to you now with a voice of love, mercy, and truth, for this moment has been carefully appointed by me. My beloved child, if this message reached you when you needed it most, know that you are not alone. Each word here is shared in faith, with the hope of bringing light to heavy hearts. If you wish to support this ministry, you can do so through Super Thanks, by sharing a coffee through my page, or by becoming a member of my channel and standing with this work. Leave Amen below if this blessed you. May God's comfort and peace surround you today. And it carries more weight than you realize, because when you stop, even briefly, and turn your heart toward me, heaven leans close, grace flows freely, and your soul begins to remember who you are and whose you are. And I want you to know from the very first breath of this message that I see you completely, I know you intimately, and I love you eternally, not with a fragile love that changes with moods or mistakes, but with a covenant love that remains firm through every season. And I have drawn you here because your heart needs reassurance, your mind needs peace, and your spirit needs to be reminded that you are held, guided, and protected, even when life feels uncertain, overwhelming, or painfully quiet. And I say to you gently but firmly, be still for a moment, because I am near, nearer than your worries, closer than your fears, and fully aware of everything you have been carrying. I know the weight of your thoughts, the prayers you whisper when no one else is listening, the hopes you guard carefully, and the disappointments you try to hide. And I want you to hear this truth echo within you. I am not distant, I am not absent, and I am not indifferent to your pain or your joy. For I walk with you in both the valleys and the victories, and I delight in you even now, not because you have everything figured out, but because you belong to me. I am the one who formed you with intention, who counted every hair on your head, who knows your rising and your resting, and there is nothing about your life that escapes my loving attention. And when you feel overlooked or unseen by others, remember that my eyes are always upon you, watching over you with compassion and care. I am your refuge when the world feels loud and demanding, your shelter when storms rise unexpectedly, and your peace when your thoughts race faster than your strength. And I invite you again and again to come to me just as you are, weary, hopeful, confused, or grateful, because I do not turn you away. I receive you, and when you rest in my presence, your soul finds renewal. Look at the birds of the air, how they rise each morning without fear, trusting the rhythm I have set for them, how they do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet I provide for them faithfully day after day. And I ask you now, are you not more valuable than they are? Are you not precious to me? And if I care for even the smallest sparrow, how much more will I care for you, my beloved child, providing what you need at the right time, sustaining you in ways seen and unseen. I know you worry about tomorrow, about provision, about direction, about whether things will work out, and I say to you, trust me, trust me, trust me, for I am your provider, and I know what you need before you ask, and I promise that I will not abandon you to lack or leave you without help, for my supply flows from my abundance, and my generosity is rooted in my love. I am your protector, standing guard over your life, shielding you from dangers you do not even realize, redirecting paths that would lead you into harm. And even when you stumble, even when you fall short, I do not withdraw my protection or my presence, but I lift you up, steady your steps, and lead you forward again. Because my mercy is new every morning and my faithfulness never runs dry. I am your guide, lighting your path step by step, not overwhelming you with the entire journey at once. but giving you enough light for today. Teaching you to walk by faith and not by sight. And when you listen for my voice, when you follow my peace, I will lead you where you need to go, even if the way feels unfamiliar, because I see the end from the beginning, and I know exactly how to bring you through. Lift your eyes to the night sky and consider the stars, countless and radiant, each one placed by my hand, each one shining according to my design, and remember that I call each star by name. And if I am so attentive to the vastness of creation, how much more attentive am I to you, to your prayers, to your dreams, to the quiet longings of your heart, none of which are forgotten, none of which are wasted, and all of which I hold with care. I know you have waited, sometimes with patience, sometimes with frustration, and waiting has tested your faith and your endurance. But I say to you now, do not lose heart, for I am working in the waiting, shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing what you cannot yet see. And my timing is always perfect, never rushed and never delayed, even when it feels slow to you, because I am aligning everything for your good and my glory. I am your healer, touching the places in your heart that have been wounded by loss, disappointment, or betrayal, and I do not rush your healing or dismiss your pain, but I walk with you gently, restoring what was broken, renewing what was drained, and bringing beauty from ashes. And even when healing comes gradually, even when it unfolds quietly, I am faithful to complete the work I have begun in you. I am your strength when you feel weak, your courage when fear whispers lies, and your peace when anxiety tries to take hold. And I remind you again, you do not face anything alone, because I am with you. I am for you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you, not in moments of joy and not in seasons of sorrow, not when your faith feels strong and not when it feels fragile. For my love does not depend on your performance, it rests on my promise. I know the storms you have faced, the waves that seemed too strong, the nights that felt too long, and I want you to remember that I am Lord over the seas, and just as I set boundaries for the ocean and command the waves to stop, I have authority over every storm in your life, and no storm lasts forever. No darkness overcomes my light, and no challenge is greater than my power. Even the hairs on your head are numbered. So detailed is my care for you, so intimate is my knowledge of your life, and there is nothing about you that is insignificant to me. No concern too small, no prayer too simple, and I delight in hearing your voice, in listening to your heart, and in walking with you through every moment of your journey. Receive this truth deeply now. This pause is not wasted. This moment is not ordinary, and your willingness to stop and listen has opened your heart to my presence and my peace. And as you rise from this place, may my blessing rest upon you. May my peace guard your mind. May my joy strengthen your spirit, and may my love surround you wherever you go. And if these words have touched your heart, I gently invite you to like this message as an act of faith, to share it so others may also be encouraged, and to subscribe for daily encouragement and inspiration, so you may continue to walk closely with me and be reminded each day of my unfailing love.